So let me get this straight, Santa. That loser here in New York, Alvin Bragg, who spent years dicking around rather than actually bringing charges against Donald Trump, also who never did shit about serious crimes and violence that New Yorkers had suffered that, aren't rich, has brought Luigi Mangione's case to the grand jury, and he has been indicted on terrorism and upgraded murder charges in New York. Now, what I really want you guys to understand about this is not the part where he was charged with murder, okay? That should be expected. It's the double standard in which some people are charged with terrorism, but others aren't. Why don't the mass shooters who terrorize schools and public places charged with terrorism? So you're worried about rich CEOs feeling safe, but not the public. Because to charge someone with terrorism is more of a political designation rather than a legal one, and they don't care about you. Our government uses it, usually against Arab and Muslim people, okay? It is only very occasionally that they'll use it on a white. Because tell me why Dylan Roof wasn't charged with terrorism, domestic terrorism. I talked about this in other videos I made, but this is exactly the kind of fuckery I'm talking about here. If his actions by going into a black church with the intent of killing black people because he said he wanted to start a race war and he thought this would kick it off, if that's not terrorism, then the word has no meaning. But he's not Muslim, so we don't call it that here. Of course it's terrorism, but they didn't charge him with terrorism despite the fact that that's literally what he was intending to do. Not a single person from January 6th was charged with terrorism, and 2 people died that day. They caused a guy to have a heart attack because they tased him so many times with his own taser. So trying to overturn democracy and threatening to hang our lawmakers, that's not terrorism. Because in America, the designation of terrorism is used to uphold white supremacy, target Arabs and Muslims, and protect capitalism.